this video, I just wanted to do another simple word search. I guess I'll just start rambling a bit about who knows what. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a word search. The next one looks like it's about kids' books. When I was a kid, I was super into reading. I was always at the top of my class when it came to English or like writing and stuff like that, anything to do with literary arts. I haven't actually read in a long time, but now most of my, how would you say, most of my reading interests are pretty much anything horror and horror adjacent, so like thriller, psychological thriller, mind, things like that. Not really too into sci-fi. I just never clicked with it. But reading is actually one of my New Year's resolutions. I definitely want to read more. I know some people don't count comic books and stuff as reading, and in the same vein of comic books, I'm really into horror manga, which, if you don't know, is basically the Japanese version of comic books. I have a few that are sitting on my bookshelf right now. Mostly when I'm up in bed and I can't sleep, I'll bring them out and, read a bit. I feel like reading is just not as popular of a hobby as it was, but I guess it depends on what kind of people you keep in your company. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, well, since we had mentioned New Year's, I celebrated this New Year's by staying at home and having my snacks and sitting next to all our dogs. But last year, I had went with my partner to go watch what's called the taco drop. It's like a little tradition from the town I'm from. And was a good time, but I don't know, I just really wanted to be cozy, and another big reason for not going out anywhere is because I am broke. Well, I mean, not totally, but I didn't see the point in spending money on overpriced, underwhelming drinks when I could just buy what I want and be cozy at home. Of course, our neighborhood got super crazy. It sounded like World War III out there. There was actually one of our neighbors, a couple houses down. I guess they had accidentally prematurely set off one of their large fireworks. Because we heard like a yell, and then we saw someone in their yard like toss it, and it hit the ground, and not a second later it exploded, and that was one of the loudest sounds ever. It was like a super jump scare. So I don't think anything bad happened. I just think someone accidentally lit it prematurely and freaked out and just tossed it on the floor and ran away. My family has never been the kind to buy fireworks of that size anyway. We just keep it simple with the sparklers and the Roman candles and all the little baby ones, especially because we have dogs. We have 4 dogs. But to keep rambling, oh, there we go. I was trying to find the word heroines. But to keep rambling, January is actually my birthday month. My birthday is on January 8th. I'm not too into astrology, but, you know, I mean, sometimes I like to read about it and read horoscopes and things like that. I am actually the only Capricorn in my family that I know of anyway. So I guess that's pretty cool. It looks like the topic for this word search is Leif Erikson. Anytime I hear that name, the only thing that comes to mind is that one episode of SpongeBob where he's like, "Happy Leif Erikson Day, Yerger Hinger Dinger," or something like that. I used to love watching SpongeBob as a kid. I used to love watching SpongeBob as a kid. Definitely my number saw the word plural here, but looks like it's not part of the word search, so I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, sometimes I still go back and watch all my old favorite cartoons whenever I'm just feeling stressed or overwhelmed. And I think that it helps greatly because you can kind of just go back mentally to times where there was no stress. And when you were a kid and not having to worry about anything except which cartoons were gonna be coming on Saturdays. When I was like 12, 13, I would always daydream about who I might be when I'm older. So now that I'm growing older and becoming the ages that I would pretend I was at age 12, I don't know, it's kind of like bittersweet in a way. I'm not sure if that's the right word. Because I mean, the older you grow, the farther away you are from your childhood. And I like to think I had a really good childhood. So a lot of the times when I'm not feeling too great, I think back and I think about younger me and how she would be so excited to become the me I am now. Which I guess is kind of a deep topic to think about, but a topic that I think is sometimes necessary to have with yourself, just so you can see how far you've grown as a person. I've been trying to find exploration this whole time. Watch it just be right in front of my nose. I-O-N, exploration. But anyway, let's see. Oh, and kinda in the same vein, I can't believe it's 2025 already. That just sounds nuts. I remember being 14 in 2012 when the video game Black Ops 2 came out. I played that game to death. I would sit there for hours after school, after I've done my homework, of course. And I would just play Call of Duty. And if not Call of Duty, like Fallout or something. Those are two of my favorite franchises. course, it was like super technologic. And yeah, when I was 14, I thought 2025 was gonna be like robots and, you know, like super technology and like laser weapons. Which I guess is a little bit true considering all of the technological advancements we've made. Like, I own a VR headset and a MetaQuest 2, and I've had that for a while, but still, every time I use it, it just blows my mind. I always see memes of like a picture of like a tree, and the caption will be like, "How did we make Bluetooth out of this?" And I have the same thoughts every